What are your thoughts on marijuana?
Well, I always, like you said, used to think it was a sin. I thought it was bad. And I looked down on it. And luckily, I got into it after my brain was fully formed, after I was age 25. I was like 28 when I started smoking, but I started smoking vape cartridges. And it was small, you know, because before I didn't like it. I would always just go to sleep, you know, and didn't feel like I was in control. But now that I've kind of done it methodically and I started later in life and I'm giving it the respect it deserves, you know, I've created, I don't think my business would be where it is had I not found it. I told the girls on the double date, they were asking me a lot of questions. I literally said the double date I didn't want to be on that I was involuntarily on. I said I didn't consider myself a creative person until I started smoking weed.
Absolutely.
After I started smoking weed, I'm getting ideas out of left field that I would have never thought of before that have literally taken my business to the next level. The documentary, perfect example. The boot camp, perfect example. These things are not results of me smoking weed and getting high and becoming a pothead. They're results of me using, like you said, a plant to... for me, it was an anxiety thing.
Yeah,
a lot of financial anxiety.
Nothing wrong with that.
But now it's a creativity thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, it is. I believe it's spiritual. I believe it's healthy. It's healthy for you physically. It doesn't ruin your brain. It doesn't make you lazy. All the labels, anybody listening, that's all lie. Hey, you're going to make you lazy. You're a piehead. You're not going to be productive. That's all a lie, man. That's a false belief.
I've also found that my ability to connect with people and just have raw conversation like this is way better after I started smoking weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think I was just in touch with as much of my empathetic side without weed.
Absolutely.
But I guess the part that I would say is potentially negative that I would be interested to you know, see some studies on it. But I took biology of cancer cell when I was in college. I got a biology degree before dental school. And, you know, one thing that the professor always said, smoke is smoke is smoke is smoke. All of it is smoke. All of it's bad for your lungs. It will all cause cancer.
Okay.
So when I hear, you know, on the weed side, the weed favorable side, you know, weeds heals inflammation. It's good for you. It opens up your mind, things like this. But then if I'm thinking in terms of just smoking, well, smoke on a just like a completely other topic than the THC, I wonder how potentially negative that could be on your lungs compared to cigarette smoke, you know?
Yeah. You know, I agree with that. And everything in moderation is the number one rule of life. Everything in moderation is like, you know, I do a lot more edibles and like oils because of that reason. So the only reason I have one now is just because I haven't, you know, gotten my edibles in a while. I've just been busy. So it's just a matter of just, you know, whatever. To me, I always refer to it as God's medicine. That's what I call marijuana. I'm like, that's God's medicine.
Na 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 na.